always said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations.
Alright, so what's going on YouTube? Richard here. And if you're an NBA fan and you see the thumbnail of this video, you already know where this video is going to be headed. And this is hard. This video is hard to make coming from a Spurs fan who was like, we've been cheated out of a potential new start of a dynasty down in San Antonio, had it not been for Zaza cheap shot and what he did in the Western Conference Finals. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so starting off, we're going to be talking about the 73-9 Golden State Warriors when Steph Curry won the unanimous MVP. They go on, they lose 3-1, they go up 3-1 to LeBron James, and they blow that lead to LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers, bringing a championship to the city of Cleveland for the first time in over 50 years in any major sport. Fast forward to the next season, and the Spurs look great. They got LaMarcus Aldridge, Tony Parker, Manu, Green, Kawhi Leonard. This team was stacked, if we're being honest here. Now that we look back at it, this was a pretty stacked team, considering what the Golden State Warriors had and what they're getting for the hype. Like what the hype was around them. The Spurs were pretty stacked too. Don't get it twisted. The Spurs were a stacked team. So we go to the playoffs, and I believe it was a first round. It was a tough series with Memphis, if I can remember correctly. And then we went to Houston when Kawhi Leonard got hurt for, I believe, game 6 or 7, one of those. And Manu Ginobili hit that clutch block on James Harden where James Harden flopped. And we're heading to the conference finals. Alright. So game 1 is in Golden State. Yeah, it's in Golden State. And it's, I believe, like 3 minutes left in the second quarter. And the Spurs are up about 23 points by this point in the game. At least I think it's about 20 at the minimum. But we're up 20 points either way. And Kawhi Leonard, he's playing and he gets hurt in his ankle. He had an ankle problem back in the Houston series, right? That's why he missed the last game. And so game 1 comes and he hurts his ankle. Alright, so he gets taken out for a little bit. They sit him down. He says he's ready to go. He comes back in the game. He lines up for a corner shot for the 3. And who is it to block him? Who is it to contest his shot? Zaza cheap shot Pachulia. Alright. He takes 2 steps and slides his foot underneath the shooter's foot. In this case, Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard goes down with the injury. And from this point on, as Spurs fans, we knew that he wasn't coming back for the series. We kind of expected it. He had these issues back in the Houston series, and then it just happened, like, I believe, like not even 5 minutes before the major incident happened. And we've seen this on numerous occasions with Bruce Bowen and guys like these, like rough defenders. But the thing with Zaza Pachulia was that if you look back the tapes, he tried breaking people's arms. He yanked Kawhi's arm down, almost broke it. I think he had like pinwheels and a headlock. So this was too much at this point, and I was getting sick of it, to be honest. I was pissed off at the Warriors were playing this guy. He was out to hurt players, in my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. He's a dirty player. One of the dirtiest players I've seen in the NBA. And that's just facts, man. If not for him being on the Warriors that year, being on the court at that minute, I believe in my heart that the Spurs could have taken 2 or 3 games. Alright, I think they could have taken it to game 7. I don't know about winning the series because you do have KD on that team. But dude, when you're up 20 points going into halftime on the best team in NBA history, as far as record-wise and player-wise, to be honest, then you have a chance to win. Alright, you have a chance to take this thing and you have a chance to go to the finals and play against LeBron James, right? But no. This incident caused the actual downfall of the Spurs organization, and we're gonna get into that right now. So yeah, it's one thing you take that player out and he goes down with the injury and he's out for the playoffs, right? He doesn't come back in that series. I think the Spurs ended up winning 1 game, if I'm correct, or we either got swept or it was 1 game. I'm not sure. I think we got swept, but we had a chance, alright? Fast forward the next season, and Kawhi is out with a mysterious injury that nobody knows about, and apparently he was feeling sore in his quad, and he didn't come back for the whole season, right? He played 9 games, and he was done. He was feeling sore. He got injured, I believe, in the preseason too, and so he just became injury prone, right? And so he only played 9 games for the season, and there's rumors about him wanting out of the Spurs, him wanting to go to the Lakers, this and that, right? As a Spurs fan, that sucks to hear, man. Kawhi Leonard not wanting to play for your team. That's horrible. Fast forward, what do you know? In the playoffs, we ended up going against Golden State in the first round. Kawhi Leonard doesn't even show up to the games, bro. He's in New York, apparently focusing on rehab, right? Trying to fix his injury up. He doesn't even show up to the games, alright? And we ended up getting swept. Everybody was pissed. You had, throughout the season too, the Spurs players bashing Kawhi. They had meetings for him, Popovich, throwing a little bit of shade at Kawhi. Alright, something was going on here. But as a Spurs fan, I kept on, like underplaying it, like, it's probably not true. I don't want to believe this. That's normal, right? Your star player says he doesn't want to play anymore. Like, you gotta think with the KD fans over in, like, the OKC fans over with KD, Indiana Pacers fans with Paul George, right? Kyrie, LeBron, whenever they left Cleveland, right? This stuff's normal. But then we actually get word from Bleacher Report that he really does want out. He doesn't want to play for the San Antonio Spurs anymore, and he wants to play with the Lakers, right? So this gets me, this brought up the idea of the video. Damn, if he had never gotten hurt, what could have been, alright? What could have been? LaMarcus Aldridge is 33 at the time, I think. He still got some years left in him. You picked up DeJounte Murray. This year we got Lonnie Walker with his draft. Had Kawhi been healthy and proven that the Spurs can be contenders in the playoffs in the West against the Warriors and the Rockets this year, if he was healthy, could you imagine LeBron James coming to the San Antonio Spurs? Think about that. If the Spurs can prove they could hold their ground in the West, and you got Kawhi Leonard healthy in the West with Greg Popovich and a great supporting cast with LaMarcus Aldridge, Murray, Parker, Ginobili, Green, you got that cast around you. How does LeBron turn that down? LeBron, in my opinion, does not go to the Lakers if the Spurs are still there, because he got his favorite coach, right, in Popovich. You got the second, if not best, all-around player in Kawhi Leonard. You got a big man who can stretch the floor and shoot threes, and LaMarcus Aldridge can only do it every game, right? You got three-point shooters, Danny Green, Bryn Forbes, Manu, Bertans, alright? You got these players. Think about this dynasty that could have happened had this injury not happened with Kawhi Leonard. All because of one man, Zaza Pachulia, alright? That's gonna be the end of this video. If you did like and enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. It does help out a lot. Shows that the effort I'm putting in these videos is worth it at the end. It just takes 1 second just to hit that subscribe button and like it. Leave comments down below on your opinions. Was it Zaza's Pachulia's fault that the Spurs dynasty ended? Was there going to be a dynasty had Kawhi stayed healthy? Let me know about your opinions. Have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever it is over there. I'll see you guys later.
Ball game, but instead I'm in the trap though. Pop so big, call it Super Bowl. Super Bowl, call the hoes, get in the rolls.